Kampong Bharu, the oldest residential area in Kuala Lumpur. Site 4 is located at the centre part of Kampong Bharu, and the proposed site is situated at Jalan Raja Uda. The site is a mixture of food paradise and residential housing. As we walk through our site, we observe that there are several food vendors setting up stalls along the road, and we can clearly see the KLCC skyline as a backdrop behind our site. Our site is a food paradise for both restaurants and street vendors. A variety of restaurants can be found there, such as Malay food like Sate Capital, Indonesian food like Masakan Padang Asli, Western food like HR Steakhouse, and more. On the other hand, Jalan Raja Uda, where our site is located, it has many street vendors operating there, featuring vendors namely Apang Balik Nusantara and other local food and snack vendors.
Most businesses operating in Kampong Bharu could be categorized as cottage industry, whereby most of them have the following characteristics: home-based, minimal investment, family as labor, local source, small scale, and manual labor. Our building program for this site could have great potential developing towards the food and cottage industry program.
For circulation, the vehicle may come from the primary road, which is the Jalan Raja Muda Abdul Aziz from north. The ingress and egress will be placed at the Jalan Raja Uda. It is a two-way secondary road. For the rapid transport, there is a rapid KL bus station nearby our site. Actually, the rapid KL bus doesn't pass through the Jalan Raja Uda. The bus only passes by the primary road, which is the Jalan Raja Muda Abdul Aziz, and the secondary road, Jalan Raja Abdullah. So for the pedestrian, they can stop at the nearest bus stop located in front of the KL77 Masjid Kampong Bharu and walk around 5 minutes to reach our site. The longitude of our site is facing in the north direction, and the existing vendors are selling the local street food around. It has become one of the culture in Jalan Raja Uda. The backdrop of our site ilays the KLCC skyline, which is very beneficial to us for our future project. There is an existing 70 houses located beside our site. It might be contracted in style as compared to the modern building design, but we aim to make it to our advantage in the future. The T-junction nearby our site, it might be cause the traffic congestions. As there is no refuse chamber near the site, the trash is improperly deposed and it is responsible for the stench. For the building lots, the older building and houses did not adhere to the building guideline, and it caused the irregular building orientation and sizes. It proved that the land were not fully utilized.
We aim to enhance and elevate the potential of existing site. When we visited to the site, we found some problems. These problems are lack of planning system and insufficient urban furniture. However, we believe it will become a more environmental friendly but also iconic kampong in the future. So, in this sense, we make the site more cycling friendly. A dedicated bike lane is proposed, and bike parking lots are designed beside the bus stop or sitting area, and the vendor is to be relocated in a more organized for their business. Other than that, we also found our spaces are open and out. Public seating was proposed to let the visitor to be able to rest and act as social space for night market visitor to enjoy their food. Also, frangipani was found around the site, so we proposed to plant more frangipani along the road as a green buffer to beautify the road and strengthen the identity of the site. By referring to our site analysis, we have proposed two programs that are most suitable to have in our site. The first program we have proposed is Traditional Malay Culinary Training Center. This program aims to preserve the local food culture and also provide an opportunity for the unemployment. The client we targeted for this program is Institut Kemahiran Belia Negara (IKBN). This is an institution that provides training on culinary and hospitality. There is some accommodation that is prepared specially for this program, which is commercial kitchen, demo kitchen, and bakery studio. The second program we have proposed is Traditional Malay Cottage Industry Training Center. This program aims to preserve the local craft history and allow old-skilled crafters to pass on their talent to the younger generation. The client we targeted is Malaysia Institution of Arts (MIA). This is an institution that offers courses in the field of art, design, and music. The accommodations that are specially for this program are interactive studio, Materials Library, Packaging Studio, Metalcraft Studio, and Woodcraft Studio.
For the massing, estimated proposal of a 5-story height structure forming an ascending leveling to show the hierarchy of the building, flatten edge of the site as an access point to the building. Next, incorporate with building elements and open space to resolve the massive building body. Lastly, implementing softscapes to deliver a sense of zoning. The space distribution divided into public, semi-public, and private incorporate with the hierarchy of the building to provide better privacy and activity space to the occupants. Here showing the ground floor of the site plan, red line indicates the circulation in and out of the site, yellow line indicates the circulation of in and out of the basement car park, while blue line shows the service land along the facilities, and lastly show the circulation for basement car park.